Very unfortunate here. We need a Kaya. We need a You ask and you shall receive. Okay, this would be absolutely insane if we could pull this off. One card left. Please do not have any. Please, 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 please let this resolve. Do not have it 3 steps ahead. No, 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 no. All right, Memory Deluge. All right, come on. Are we gonna get? Are we gonna pull this out? Are we gonna pull this out? Surveil 2. These don't do anything. Get rid of these. Oh my god, this is like an RKO out of absolutely nowhere. Is it the Flesh Gorger? No, let's make it the Flesh Gorger. Flesh Gorger, and we're gonna make this food token a Flesh Gorger. And they can't even target it. They can't even target it. They don't have enough life. No way. Kaya into the Flesh Gorger for the win. No way! That is absolutely epic. Ladies and gentle mages, civilians across the multiverse, welcome back to another episode of Man to Man, and today we got a juicer for you. Unfortunately, I did not get into the Bloomborough Early Access event. Womp womp. So, until we grow as a channel, we got to get the attention of wizards or whatever. I don't know how you get in there, but nevertheless, until we do become a bigger channel, I'm just going to keep pumping out juicy decks for you, and boy, do we have a juicy one today. We got the Kaya combo, baby. That's right. So, all right, let's go ahead and address what the craziest combo we have with. Let's go for Kaya. I have 3 Kaya Spirits of Justice. Whenever one or more creatures you control and or creatures in your graveyard are put into exile, you may choose a creature card from among them. Until end of turn, target token, so it can be any token, becomes a copy of it, except it has flying. So, now it is worth noting that you don't get any of like the enter the battlefield type of abilities because it's going to become the creature. So how can we kind of like make the most use of this? My opinion, it's going to be the Phyrexian Flesh Gorger. Phyrexian Flesh Gorger, you can just hard cast it at 3. I made sure to keep our 3 drops are kind of light because we do kind of have the Phyrexian Flesh Gorger. As you can tell, it just kind of doesn't count, and it counts as a 7 drop in terms of the curve here, but it really is a 3 drop. So, but with a 7/5, not the prototype, if it's in the graveyard with the Kaya, you can exile it from the graveyard, and then we have tons of ways that we can make tokens that we can just make the Phyrexian Flesh Gorger become a flying version of itself. It's pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie, guys. It's pretty freaking sick. So we do have to have a lot of ways to create tokens. What is the first one? Devouring Sugar Malt. Have for dinner. We're gonna have some crazy stuff for dinner here. Create a 1/1 white human creature token and a food token. So if you cast this on turn 1 or turn 2, excuse me, and then you can kind of set up for the Devouring Sugar Malt, and you should have enough sugar to devour as the game goes on because we have enough to go for that. Now this is rotation proof, so we're not running the wedding announcement, Sunset Revelry. Oh my god, guys, those cards are so good for this deck, so good. But again, this is rotation proof, and I still do think that it works plenty well. Got the Scrub's Hive because you do want to put consistent pressure. And plus, this is an enchantment, and it does create tokens, so it kind of just gives you food for the Devouring Sugar Malt and the Kaya. Also have the Merrics and stuff like that, but this is a cute trick too. I don't want to go all in on the Lazav. It is a legendary creature, so you can get kind of like clogged. Maybe you could run 2. You could probably run 2, but whenever this attacks, exile target card from a graveyard, then investigate. Whenever you sacrifice the clue, you may have it become a copy of a creature, exile with it until end of turn. So you have the same exact thing going on with Lazav and the Phyrexian Flesh Gorger. If this is in the graveyard, again, you don't get that ETB. You don't get the ETB because it becomes the creature, which is fine though, because with the Phyrexian Flesh Gorger, you've got that hidden ward. This is a perfect card because not only do you not have to, like, you know, cast it later in the game, but it is Menace Lifelink. You have the ward. It comes back with a 7/5, so you don't really want to target it anyway, and you can also cast it on turn 3 if you need. I just love it. I love this is the perfect card for it. So Lazav can become the Flesh Gorger, and Aclazotz, same thing. You don't get the ETB. You don't need the ETB with Aclazotz. You just, whenever it attacks, you're gonna get that opponent to discard a card and the Lifelink. But still think the Phyrexian Flesh Gorger is the best move, but that's fine. Cut down, go for the Throat Sheriff. We do have a Rona. I do like Rona. This is more of a mid-range deck, so you do go for the Tolarian Obliterator more often than you'd think. Like, you really do. And plus just getting to like the discard action for the Phyrexian Flesh Gorger, get it into the graveyard so that you can go for the Kaya nonsense, etc., etc. I have a Lord Skitter. Lord Skitter creates rat tokens. What's there not to like? You need some tokens. We have one Liliana. Liliana's just kind of there. I don't know. And Teysa. Let's go for the last but not least, Teysa. At the beginning of your end step, investigate for each opponent who lost life this turn, which is not very hard. We do have flyers, we do have Lazav, we do have different things here. We got a bunch of little like 1 rats, so I mean, Teysa's not too hard there. Whenever a clue you control is put on the graveyard from the battlefield, create a 1/1 black and white spirit creature token. So again, just more flyers. Absolutely love this deck. Teysa, very, very nice. Gets command, and then there we go. So that was the deck. That was a complete mouthful. I'm telling you guys, though, this is an absolute blast to play with a Phyrexian Fleshgorger. It is chef's kiss, and nobody's running it. Nobody is running a deck like this, rotation proof. But let's go ahead and give a shout out to the Mana Rocks. The Mana Rocks are the patrons and the YouTube channel members. They mean the absolute world to me. Like I said, as we do continue to grow the channel, hopefully we can get into the early access event. So if you don't become a patron, consider joining the channel as a patron and as a Mana Rock. That would help me out. And like I said, if you don't, that's completely fine. Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, whatever the hell. Just do all that kind of stuff. Because eventually I do want to get into that Bloom Burrow. Well, not Bloom Burrow, but the early access events. Slowly but surely, guys. It's a marathon, and we are continuing to do it every single day. But, dude, just remember that only you can help save the Aether with me. So make sure to leave a like on the video. The button looks just like this. Eventually, we will get into that early access event stuff. And nevertheless, without further ado, let's get ready to vanquish some enemies. Ronan, hello. All right, Scrubs Hive. I think we can keep this. This is a nice little starting hand here. Got a little bit of everything. Got a counterspell, got our Devouring Sugar Maw, got our Kaya, and we even got a Scrubs Hive for that pesky control matchup. So, unfortunately, we are on the draw. Got an Aclazotz now too. All right, let's acclimate Aclazotz to the environment. I think we're looking pretty good here. Maybe one more land off the top, and I think we're looking pretty dynamite here. Oh, there we go. Unfortunately, I'm going to set up the Scrubs Hive. Let's do it. 99% chance they have a counter spell here, but it's fine. I don't want to say it's fine. It's pretty aggravating. Fingers crossed. Come on, you don't have no more lies. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. No more. Okay, I'm just programmed to just accept that there's a no more lies coming every single turn 2 in these colors. The Deuce? Well, that's pretty good. Alright, so this Scrubs Hive is going to be persistently annoying to them. I know it is. I've played with Control. I know that this is... anything that gives you consistent value is something that they have generally a tough time with. So, that feels good. Hopefully they don't get lost me. But they would have already done it, so... They would have already done it. Alright, so we'll just end the turn. We do have Counter Magic up. Counter Magic is pretty nice. So get lost. I think I'm actually going to protect my Scrubs Hive here. I think so. It seems a little bit crazy, but I'm going to have to do this. I mean, Scrubs Hive is definitely annoying to them. I might even say this is our win condition versus Control. So hopefully they don't have another one, because I don't have another Counter Spell. Come on, you don't have 2 get lost, right? Come on. Oh, well, March Mother really like, yeah, that'll do it. Alright, at least now we can resolve our Kaya. I mean, they can't, unless they have a Spell Pierce, which I don't think they'd be running. Let's just go straight in for Kaya. And, you know what?
Spelling phantasms makes me feel good.
Instead of just setting up a token, I think I might want to Surveil, because I kind of want to drop the Aclazotz, because this is a tap land. Let's try to set up for a non-tap land here. Oh god. Well, I guess we'll just dump these into the grave. Yeah, that's fine. And then we'll kind of exile whatever. I mean, we could just go for the Fleshgorger. I think we maybe should. This doesn't have Summoning Sickness, so... Alright. 7 damage is 7 damage. It's only for this turn, obviously, but... 7 damage is 7 damage. I was hoping we can maybe set up for Aclazotz here, which, oh man, we do not, unfortunately. Alright, but now we can't, I'm not too worried about that trick anymore. That trick's not exactly how I want to play this. So I'm actually just going to swing in. We're not going to transform it into the Fleshgorger with them having, not being tapped out. Not interested in that. Maybe I should have been. Alright, nevertheless, I think they have an Emperor, because they always do. So for Kaya, what do we want to do here? I think we're just going to start setting up tokens, but then again, if they Sunfall, that feels pretty bad. Alright. I think this is fine. It's just fine. That's the problem. Control is our worst matchup. It is absolutely, it's not even close. Control is our worst matchup, so that's why I'm already just kind of walking on eggshells here. Kaya can get rid of the Memory Deluge in the graveyard, so that is kind of nice. Field of Ruin. Alright, let's go in for the Sugar Mall. Create some more tokens here. One, two, three, four, five, six. Yeah, I mean, I am not even going to waste any time. We're going to have to try and get rid of this Memory Deluge in the graveyard. And I mean, we could eat the food now. In some weird way, if we go for Devouring Sugar Mall, I think that's just better, so. Let's Surveil 2 here. This doesn't matter. This doesn't do anything. Okay. And we're going to have to get rid of the... Yeah, we're going to have to get rid of the Memory Deluge. Let's swing in. If they do have Emperor... So if they do have the Emperor, we can at least drop down our Aquazats, but... I need a counterspell. I think we're going to need a counterspell here, because... You know that Sunfall's coming. So if I drop down the Aquazats, I guess we could shoot the Sheriff on it. Can't do that yet, though. Don't really want to overextend, because I know that it's coming. Man, kind of gross. Kind of a gross spot here. Maybe we just drop down the Sugar Maw. Really force them, because they really force them to have that that Sunfall. But here's the thing, though. If they go for Sunfall, right? I'm gonna do it. If they have Sunfall, they might just counter it. If they have Sunfall, ooh, okay. Well, I didn't really want to see that. Kind of, I wasn't expecting a Phantom Interference. I'm not gonna lie to you. Get lost.
Trail's gone cold.
Okay. Now what we can do, we can go for Aquazats and then shoot the Sheriff on our own Aquazats if they did Sunfall. I mean, I do kind of like that, but they also have Field of Ruin going on here, so... Probably can't do that, all things considered. So I guess we'll just go for the map. I'm not feeling... Oh, man. Not feeling very confident in this matchup any longer. Not gonna lie to you. I think we're probably just got to shoot the Sheriff on the Spirit and just go for damage here. 2 basic lands, or not good lands anyway. I'm gonna have to shoot the shit. Like, I have to, right? I don't want to drop the Aquazats. We're gonna have to just try and steamroll them here a little bit. They don't know that we have the Aquazats. These 2 are revealed. I don't want to be negative. I mean, they do have a clue token. Field of Ruin's probably not that relevant here. 3 damage is 3 damage. I don't think that poison counters should matter that much right now. Do we want to drop Lazav is the question. I mean, we could potentially shoot for game if they didn't have the almighty Sunfall. I think we're going to do it. Obviously, they could just counter me again. I'm more worried about the Sunfall aspect than the counter spells. If they counter it, then, like, whatever. I don't want to say whatever. It sucks, but... I want to resolve my Aquazats and not have to worry about it getting exiled. I think that's how we win here. Okay. Unfortunate, but such is life. How much black do we have? I'm absolutely paying all the life here, so, I absolutely will go for the throat on my own Aquazats if need be. Down to 4. I want to make sure that we leave open enough for a go for the throat, and that we can pay a No More Lies. So if I do this, we can pay off a No More Lies and still go for the throat. We don't really have a choice here, though. We can't sit here and wait for a counter spell of our own. Like, we can't win a marathon versus control. So I can if they have 3 steps ahead. God, it's so brutal, guys. Oh man, that's brutal. I was really hoping to get No More Lies or something so that we could pay it. Or they just... Oh, they actually had one anyway. Oh my god. And now if they have a Sunfall, we just lose. Man, that sucks. That really sucks. I guess it's not over. It's definitely not over. They never not have it, right? I mean, they just never fucking not have it. God dang it, man. We have the problem is we have nothing to retaliate with. Like land and a go for the throw is not going to do it. If we tap deck into a Kaya, we could make this into an Aclazotz, which would be pretty sick. 3 steps ahead. I guess it's not the worst thing. I think we'll just keep this. It's a tap land anyway, and then I can just discard it. Actually, nah. Nah, I'll probably discard the go for the throw. I don't think the go for the throw is that relevant right now. Memory Deluge. Alright, well, let's go ahead and do this. So counter, draw. Can we do this? Do I have enough land for this? I do. I guess we might as well make another food token. Sure, whatever. Alright, so we do get the counter. Cut down doesn't do anything. I guess cut down is that? No, this is too big. So I guess we'll just go for cut down. Very unfortunate here. We need a Kaya. We need a Kaya. You ask and you shall receive. Okay. This would be absolutely insane if we could pull this off. 1 card left. Please do not have any... Please, 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 please let this resolve. Do not have it 3 steps ahead. No, 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 no. All right, Memory Deluge. All right. Just do not have it 3 steps ahead. Come on. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Are we gonna get? Are we gonna pull this out? Are we gonna pull this out? Kaya, Surveil 2. These don't do anything. Get rid of these. Oh my god, this is like an RKO out of absolutely nowhere. Let's go in. I mean, I think we... Do they have a way to gain life? Is it the Flesh Gorger? No, let's make it the Flesh Gorger. Flesh Gorger, and we're gonna make this food token a Flesh Gorger. And they can't even target it. They can't even target it. They don't have enough life. No way. Kaya into the Flesh Gorger for the win. No way. That is absolutely epic, guys. Let's go. Minivan. Hello, Minivan. Let's go ahead and keep this. It's pretty good. Looks adequate. I do need at least 1 blue source. You ask and you shall receive. All right, let's go and keep this. All right. So, ooh, Phoenix 6. So this is going to be against aggro. Of course, we do like the Phyrexian Flesh Gorger for this. I probably am going to just drop down the Lazav. I mean, we could go for Malcolm to block you, but... let's drop down the Lazav. If they have, like, a Lightning Strike, I'd rather them kill the Lazav than my Phyrexian Flesh Gorger. So this is, like, semi-bait. Obviously, Lazav's a lot better in, like, mid-range matchups than aggro, but be that as it may. Well, I can't do much about this. Gonna have to just take it, unfortunately. Yeah. No point in blocking. So now what do we want to do here? We can go for the Mirrex, drop down the Phyrexian Flesh Gorger for the life gain. I'm really nervous about a... What? Actually, let's not be nervous. Let's not be nervous. Let's drop the Mirrex so that we don't have to pay for our lovely Phyrexian Flesh Gorger, and we'll just pass. If they do kill the Flesh Gorger, Lazav can wear the face of the Phyrexian Flesh Gorger, which would be fun. Alright. Ancestral Anger, sure. Here's the thing, I think I am still gonna block. Obviously, they could just have a whatchamacallit. Oh, well. Oh, okay. Alright, so that's actually not that bad. That's actually not that bad, guys. That's really not that bad, because the Phyrexian, like, they don't even see this coming, I don't think. So, with Lazav, wear a face, whenever I attack, we're gonna exile a target card from a graveyard, then investigate, and now whenever we bust open the clue token, we're gonna be able to do this as 2. So, I think we're gonna waste absolutely no time. Lazav, wear faces, it's time. Let's wear the face. Let's wear the face of the Phyrexian Flesh Gorger, baby. That's right. So now let's go for the clue token. Absolutely. Clue, and now we're going to become the Phyrexian Flesh Gorger. That's right. All right. Bang! And now we get that delicious lifelink. That's absolutely amazing. And we have 2 tap lands here. I think I'm actually... Because there's no guarantee that this has trample, I think I am just going to keep the Malcolm to kind of be kind of annoying here. I think at this point they kind of know that they have to take care of the Lazav wearer faces, because if we can just get Phyrexian Flesh Gorgers, there's nothing they can do about that. I might even just drop down Malcolm just to like chump block, to be completely honest with you, because I do not want... I'm just worried about raw damage. Well, we're definitely gonna have to go for Malcolm here. No! Oh my god, no! That is so brutal. That sucks. Alright, well, let's just do what we can here. Unfortunately, that is pretty backbreaking here. I think I'm gonna have to do this. Alright. So down to 9. Okay, now this is really close. Got another Malcolm. Let's go for you. Guess we'll get more black down. Gix's command is beautiful. We'll absolutely keep that. Pass. Okay. Depending on what they do here, I might just go for Malcolm. We could also 3 steps ahead if they drop like something crazy, like a... Well, actually, we can't. Oh, we actually can't. Not enough blue. That is not good. Alright, hopefully they don't have enough to kill us off. I don't think they will, though.
Don't think a fancy dress means I didn't come here to fight.
I actually did not even realize that we didn't have enough blue for an actual counter spell here. Alright. I mean, we're still alive here, so... We're not going to block with the Malcolm, because with the Gix's command, we're going to need that life link. So, that's fine-ish. Malcolm. Now we get it for our Gix's command. Let's go for the Meticulous Archive, see what we can set up here. I would love, like, an Aqua... Oh, another one's fine. We'll keep that. So, Gix's command, +2, and then nothing has over 2 power, right? So, life link... Destroy each power, blah, blah. Woo, that feels pretty good. And now we kill the Chandra, and we get some lifelink. There we go, baby. That felt good. Ooh.
I'll wear more comfortable shoes.
Yeah, wear more comfortable shoes, Chandra. You'll need them. You'll need them. All right, even if they do kill us here, man. Oh, play with fire, not a lightning strike to the Malcolm. That's fine. They probably should have gone for Mistress Foundry to kind of maximize their damage here, but that's okay. I am not complaining. And you know what? Now I think we can probably just start recouping resources. Should we kill you? Because they have another Phoenix chick, I do think it's kind of boring, and I think we should just do this, though. Let's not be cute. Let's just kill the Phoenix chick, because they have another one, and they could, if they drop like another hit, oh, they... Woo! That was close. Ugly Tater, hello, hello. All right, Ugly Tater. I think we can go ahead and keep this. Let's go ahead and keep it. It looks pretty good. I think Rona, it definitely is really fun when you transform Rona into the Tolarian Obliterator. It just doesn't happen a whole lot, but should we just cut this down now? I'm gonna say no. Sometimes I'm so used to playing mono red because against mono red, oh, Naya, huh? Okay. Well, I guess now I can cut it down. There's no punishment there, but a lot of times with cut down, if I'm playing against mono red, I will absolutely just cut down the creature immediately, just because I don't want them to possibly be able to fizzle it out. I'm just gonna drop the Rona. Could have gone in for the Devouring Sugar Maw, but we have to pay for it too, so I guess we'll just kind of put out Rona and see what we can do here. But having Kaya, Spirit's Justice, with the Devouring Sugar Maw, I mean, this is a nice little 1-2 punch here. Now, unfortunately, we don't have enough blue for 3 steps ahead. But that's alright. Demonic Ruckus. So this is interesting. They're going to go full-blown Naya enchantment. I have seen this a few times. I don't think it's like that great, but hey. Who am I to judge? I guess we just drop the Flesh Gorger. This is just kind of what we do. Alternatively, we can go for Rona. I think we just want to just drop this, right? It's fine. Feels like a little mental gymnastic-y to try and go for Rona. Because a lot of times we can ditch the Flesh Gorger into the graveyard, get Kaya down, and then we can turn something into the Flesh Gorger for the 7/5, which is typically what we want to do, but I think in this case we'll just kind of chill. It's actually kind of worth noting that we actually could double block. It says Menace, but I mean, 2 creatures with 3 toughness, we could just block, and that'd be that. We got here Jukai Naturalist, sure. Only double red here, so I wonder... Ooh, they're going to pass. That's fine with me. Well, let's draw a card, discard a card, and now that I have a blue source, I mean, we gotta... It's probably gonna have to be one of the Devouring Sugar Maws. We still have one, and then with the blue, we still have the 3 steps ahead, and now we got Kaya and a negate. I think we're looking pretty good here. Do we have enough... Do we have enough oomph to go for the Kaya, though? Like, do we have enough protection is the question. I think we do. It's close. I think we should start setting up our Kaya though. Let's go ahead and auto pay. Again, it is pretty close. Let's go ahead and do the draw, the Rona stuff here. Land. I think I kind of like everything that we have here, so I'm actually going to ditch the land. I like the counter spells. I like the Devouring Sugar Maw, so welcome aboard, Kaya.
I like a good fight. Notice I didn't say fair.
No safe words here, Kaya. Let's just create a token. I think we'll just kind of set this up and then just be on our way. Don't want to attack with two twos. That doesn't make any sense. Spirit's Companion, sure. I'm always a little nervous with Kaya. You always have to make sure you have protection for Kaya, because, like, if she just dies immediately, then there's, like, no point. But I think we're looking kind of okay. Weaver of Harmony, sure. It's not phenomenal, but like I said, these spirits can chump block. And a borrow time, well, unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about that. So I want to say we got greedy, but like I said, we do have counter magic, but by the time we could have had counter magic for the Kaya, it's actually worth noting. I didn't even really know if they were going to take the Kaya or something else, but...
I don't stay gone.
Oh, Kaya, I'm so sorry. Do you want to do this? I guess so, right? I mean, I don't really know what we'd be looking for. Maybe like a Gix's Command. Gix's Command would be pretty good. This comes in tapped. I guess we're just going to ditch the land again, or maybe it should be negate at this point. At this point, it'll be negate. Mirrex. I think... Let's do this. And maybe we just go for half for dinner now. Like, let's just get this down now, then we can still go for 3 steps ahead. I think I kind of like that. I want to make use of this now, just because that's the only time we have the opportunity to. Alright, so we're definitely in for the grind. We're definitely in for the grind here. Got 3 left open here. I mean, we could just slam down the Sugar Maw, but I want to get the most out of it. So Audacity. How much do we hate this? It's a 4-2 Trampler. We want 17 life. I mean, I don't love it. Do we want to count? No, I'm going to say no. I'm going to let this go through. It's not optimal, but I'm not really... I'm not really that comfortable with doing this, so... Pretty interesting case here. I think we just take it. I do. And maybe eat the food token. The Trample and the Menace Trample, it definitely creates for an awkward dynamic here. Let's eat the food. We still have enough tokens if we want to drop the Sugar Maw. Rona. This is a pain land, but like... I think we have enough... There's a lot of decisions in this deck. I guess we'll get rid of you. I guess we don't really want to pay, like, and we have enough mana anyway, so... Meticulous Archive. Because with 3 steps ahead, we can still counter and then do, like, the draw 2, discard 2, but... Guess we'll do that. I might even just drop the Devouring Sugar Maw, because the Devouring Sugar Maw, I mean, apps just is big enough to just be a problem, so... Let's drop it. Devouring Sugar Maw, baby. Love this card. And... if we're not going to be blocky with the Flesh Gorger, we can also create a token that's a copy of it. I mean, that's typically what we want to do. I guess we'll just stay put right now. Ugh. Definitely a weird moment here. No, and there we go. We got the Devouring Sugar Maw, and we are good to go. Let's go ahead and do some more Rona action here. Malcolm, huh? I think we'll get rid of you. Now that we have the Devouring Sugar Maw, we're gonna have to sacrifice an artifact here, or one of something. I guess we'll just get rid of you. I don't want to tap my Devouring Sugar Maw yet. All right. So if with 3 steps ahead, what we can do is create a copy of the Flesh Gorger on top of countering something, and it feels pretty good. But while we have our Sugar Maw, we might as well swing in with it. Yeah, sure. They're gonna take it. All right, cool. Don't think there's really any reason to get too crazy here. Again, we can always... That's why I like the Mirrex in this deck. You can always just create a token for the Sugar Maw to devour. Yeah. All right. See what else we got here. We could just go for the throat at this point. We do give them another card draw, which, I mean, it isn't great. But I think we kind of have to at this point. Yeah, let's go ahead and just do this. I know we give them a, something to draw, but... Yep. At this point, they take double draw, it's fine. I feel like I'm walking on eggshells here. It's definitely not, we're not like in a horrible spot. But now that they have more cards in their hand, now I'm a little bit more apt to go for 3 steps ahead. Or we can just flash in the Malcolm. Alright, I'm going to try and flash in the Malcolm here, and we're going to take 2. I think I'm okay with this, so let's do Rona. Get rid of the land. We're looking for a Gix's Command. Gix's Command will just kind of put this game on the rocks, I think. So I'm going to take you and block you, and we're going to take 3, but at least it dies. Then they draw another card. I mean, this is definitely kind of weird. I don't think they're running like Monstrous Rage. I wouldn't think so. If they did, that would be pretty backbreaking. No counter spells in my hand that I can cast anyway. Another Audacity. Okay. Alright. At this point, you know, oh God. At this point, with the Devouring Sugar Maw, I'm not even really sure how I want to go around this. Flesh Gorger's fine. Okay. So let's go ahead and sacrifice you. Another Sugar Maw. That's actually pretty good. So these both have Menace. Alright. Swing in here. They can't block me even if they wanted to. We do get a little bit of lifelink back, down to 4. And now, I mean, we can either... I can't drop the Sugar Maw because I wanted to go for 3 steps ahead. And then we can create a copy. I think we're looking good, right? Pass. I know they have lifelink themselves, so this is kind of like an awkward dynamic. Another Audacity. Alright, well, I think we're going to have to do the counter now. So let's go into the counter and then create a token that's a copy. I guess we might as well take the Sugar Maw. When we create a copy, I don't think it's... I think we'll just do this, right? I know, I am being kind of slow here. I do apologize. So let's create the token of... I guess we don't have the tokens to kind of do the Devouring Sugar Maw anyway. So even though it is a 3/3 instead, I think we're better off going into the Flesh Gorger. Who's sleeping now? Ugly Tater, you're playing against a Devouring Sugar Maw deck. Like, come on. I understand being a little salty, but come on. How can you not appreciate this? And like I said, I know I definitely roped, but like, come on. I'm trying my hardest out here. Let's go for the Devouring Sugar Maw to kind of give ourselves some more food for our Devouring Sugar Maw. So, have for dinner. What are you having for dinner, Sugar Maw? Are you having another Sugar Maw for dinner? Wow, oh, okay, alright, I guess so there. We get it to resolve. And I guess we'll sacrifice the... I guess we'll just sacrifice the food. Food's fine. Alright, here we go. Ooh, and we get a Kaya! We get a Kaya just for the ending. Absolutely amazing. I don't think, again, we don't have a whole lot of tokens here. We do have the Merrics that we could kind of drop, so I guess we'll just go for Kaya instead. Guess we'll go for Kaya. No really point in going for Rona. I don't think so. And now Kaya, hello!
Like a good fight. Notice I didn't say fair.
Notice we didn't say fair, Ugly Tater. So I actually think we're just going to go for the kill here. I don't really want them to block, so let's go and exile you. Well, hold on. What we can actually do with Kaya... I know I'm taking a long time, but like they already wrote me, so I don't really care that much. Whenever one or more creatures you control are put into exile... Oh, in your graveyard. So I don't think I can do this. Okay, I was gonna say, we could get really cute and go for the Phyrexian Flesh Gorger, and then the human. But, oh, you control. Okay, so let's go ahead and choose the Flesh Gorger, right? Let's choose the Flesh Gorger with Kaya. Let's get rid of the Jukai Naturalist. Right, and this is a token. Did I do that right? So this is a token, so we can make this the big version, right? Am I crazy? We are not crazy! 7/5 flyer, Phyrexian Flesh Gorger in the air. Let's go. I don't care. Ugly Tater has been not very pleasant to play against, but that's okay. Neither have I guess, but I guess mine was I'm biased, but I think mine was more in good faith, considering, I mean, like, I'm trying here. They're just salty roping. That's different. So let's swing in. If they don't have Emperor, which, I mean, I guess that they could have Emperor here, and then we were, you know... Wait, even if they did have Emperor, I think that we're still good. Because they wouldn't be able to pay the light. Yeah, no, we're good. Blow him a kiss, baby. Blow him a kiss, baby. Goodbye. We take the W. Devouring Sugarmaw with Kaya. Wow, who would ever guessed? Gonzalo, hello Gonzalo. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and keep this. It's not really the fastest hand, but we're on the play and we're gonna be able to do a little surveil action. So we'll find a way. Shoot the shaft. Yeah, we'll keep that. In case we are playing against aggro, I would like to have some removal. Okay. I think we're sitting pretty here. Ooh, what is this? Mardu? Mardu, huh? Okay. Got some counter magic up. Got some shoot the sheriff action going on. Hopefully we can protect Kaya. Okay, we're going to have to... Yeah, I have really no way to deal with this, I don't think, right? So we're just going to counter this. Yeah. We're just going to counter the Arrest Forge. So that is definitely a persisting nightmare for us. So let's go ahead. Kaya, Spear's Justice, welcome to the party. Hello, Kaya. Spirit's Justice, man. This card is so interesting, very niche, especially like a niche way to play. Revelry, all right. Two. I actually, man, it sucks. Let's talk about Sunset Revelry real quick. I wanted to play Sunset Revelry so badly in this deck, guys, but it's not rotation proof, so unfortunately I could not. But nevertheless, I think we're still fine here. Let's go for cut down. I'm just gonna cut you down immediately. In case they have another Rite of Oblivion, but I'm actually going to go for Kaya. Again. I'm going to get rid of this Rite of Oblivion here after we surveil.
Somebody bothering you?
Somebody is bothering me, Kaya. Ooh, Flesh Gorger. Okay, so I'm going to put the Flesh Gorger away. So we can do our little combo with the Flesh Gorger. I think we're going to do that. Let's put the Flesh Gorger away, and then we could go for the Flesh Gorger and swing in. It's a lot better versus aggro, but we're gonna play the right move here. We're gonna go 1 for 1. Just get rid of this Rite of Oblivion. I don't want to see another little weenie combo into a Rite of Oblivion, so. That is on the table, though. We can go for the Flesh Gorger. Alright, well, we got Gith's Command, so. I think I kind of like that, right? Let's do that. Let's go for Shadowy Backstreet Boys. Now I'm going to go for Gith's Command. So Mirrex, do we like the Mirrex? I don't think I hate it, but I'm going to say no for now. Let's go in for Gith's Command. So I think I just want to create another weenie, to be completely honest with you. So 2 counters, destroy each power 2 or less. Sure. And then for Kyle, we're just going to create another weenie. Just be nice and annoying. If they do want to drop the Imidane's Recruiter, we still have one way to block. I think it's okay. Another Revelry. Oh my god, I really, guys, I wanted it. It sucks. Honestly, you should play Revelry while you still can. If you have it crafted, it is an uncommon, so you definitely should. Alright, so Kaya still lives, but down to 1. It's not optimal. I think we're sitting kind of pretty here. Let's just go for Virtual Persistence. I think we're just going to do the same exact thing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what? We should probably surveil for a land so we can get Virtual Persistence going. So let's go ahead and surveil 2 here. Ooh, there we go. So now we're going to top deck into a Mirrex. Man, we could do it. We could go for the Phyrexian Flesh Gorger. I think I want to keep it for the Virtual... It doesn't really make a whole lot of sense right now. So we'll go ahead and just get rid of Imidane's Recruiter. It doesn't really matter here, so... We do have a Shoot the Sheriff. I think we're okay. I think we're okay. If they did, God forbid, have another Imidane's Recruiter and slam it down, I mean, we still have to Shoot the Sheriff, so... I'm not going to waste the Shoot the Sheriff on the Kite now. Bang, sure. Mondrak! Okay, well, we'll just shoot the sheriff. You are no longer the sheriff around here, Mondrak. Ow. Mirrex. Sounds good. Slam me down. So again, a lot of times with Kaya, you want to go for like the Phyrexian Flesh Gorger nonsense, but I think right now we're just going to be persistently annoying. So let's see what they got here. I mean, do they have a big top end game? They can drop like a Tally or something. I don't know what they're running here. They do have a lot of tokens going on. Oh, Rite of Oblivion. That is obnoxiously annoying. Alright, we can still get rid of it, though, with Kaya, so it's fine. So let's Surveil 2. Ooh, another... Okay, now that we have another Flesh Gorger, and no more Virtue of Persistence, I am going to actually ditch both of these. Because we're going to be able to do this twice now. Kaya is going to get rid of... Let's get rid of the Rite of Oblivion now. But trust me, it's coming. It's coming. So swing in. I think we're looking pretty good here. I mean, they have pretty much nothing going on. Obviously, they have, like, you know, Sunset Revelry. They can kind of kick the can down the curve. Down to 10. And we're going to have a Mirrex and a Cut Down. Fine. You already see what we're going for. The Phyrexian Flesh Gorger. We're going to make these Spirit tokens of Phyrexian Flesh Gorger. And it's going to be absolutely marvelous. So let's go ahead and cut you down. Might as well, right? I don't think there's any really real punishment to doing this. Let's go for it. I don't think they even see it coming. I don't think they see it coming, but this is going to be good. Unless they just want to see it, that's fine. I'm going to waste absolutely no time. Let's Surveil 2. And then we're going to exile the Phyrexian Flesh Gorger. Ooh, an Aclazotz. Okay. I'm going to keep the Aclazotz. We've already committed to the Phyrexian Flesh Gorger here. So, Phyrexian Flesh Gorger. Bang! Let's go. And this is going to be the full-blown one, not the prototype. Not the prototype. We're going to go full-blown Phyrexian Flesh Gorger, and let's clank it up, baby. Phyrexian Flesh Gorger Spirit, and they now they get it.